G'day everyone, I'm Brett. I'm here today because I want to do a bit of a walk around our Stockman pod trailer. It's the Extreme model, which is designed for outback travel. And I wanted to do a little bit of a walk around because I know people ask questions about these pod trailers and you know what they're about and what they're capable of. So that's today's video. If you're enjoying the content we're producing on the I Love Dirt channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the like button to let other people know what we're doing and for you to stay up to date with the content we're producing. So I'll start at the front of the trailer and I'll work my way around. But the Stockman Extreme, as I said, it's set up for extreme outback off-road touring. So they've configured it with accessories that suit that kind of work. So up front, it has the CruiseMaster DO35 hitch. This is a fully articulating hitch, so the trailer can move wherever it needs to move when you're on a track. They're excellent hitches. They're the standard that you'll see on all off-road camper trailers. So they've got the CruiseMaster DO35. I love this jockey wheel. I've had this jockey wheel on a few of my camper trailers. It's the ARC jockey wheel. This model's the 500 kilo one. What's fantastic about the ARC jockey wheel, double wheel down the bottom, so really easy to move it around whether you're on grass or dirt, etc. But it's also height adjustable, so you can set the height of the trailer very easily at the front with this, in addition to the winding action. And then when you're traveling, it's got a built-in handle and you can actually swing it up very easily. So easy to swing away, easy to adjust, two different adjustments for height, and the double wheel. So big fan of the ARC jockey wheel. On this trailer, also got it set up. It's got the 7-pin connector, and I'll talk about some of the other extras in here later on. All right, this is an option on the Extreme. So this is the stone guard, and just helps keep, you know, if rocks are coming off the back of the car, etc. Just helps to protect some of the equipment that's on the trailer. So just taking another angle on the trailer now, just to look at the next set of features and accessories. So this pod trailer has been optioned with a MaxTrax holder on the back of the stone guard. So that'll take 4 MaxTrax there, which is fantastic for when you're going off-road. It's also been optioned with the bike carrier, and there's a little tow ball down there, so you can put different types of bike carriers on it, but this is the one they recommend. So it's got a bike carrier pop there in front of the toolbox. Now that can swing down, or it can actually come off altogether. So if you're not doing bikes, you just take that off and give yourself a bit of extra space at the front. It's also optioned this with the toolbox. This is the toolbox that the Stockman folks recommend. As it comes, it's completely empty inside, plenty of room. I'll talk about some of the improvements we want to make with that later on, but just plenty of storage up front. But also in this pod, we've optioned up a little pole holder in here. So it's just a classic PVC pipe with the Rhinorack locking covers on the end, and a couple of the poles in there that go with the awning that's on this trailer. And last thing in this area is this is where the water feed is. So this trailer has been optioned with the 60-litre water tank, and this is where the filling head for the water tank is. Okay, so I'm just moving my way back along the trailer now. This Pod Extreme has been optioned with 2 jerry can holders, so jerry can holder on this side and one on the other side. That's fantastic for water, diesel, petrol, whatever you might be taking. So you can see that one's got a water jerry can there. Now, as I said earlier in the video, suspension-wise, the really cool thing about the Pod Extreme is that it's got CruiseMaster suspension underneath. So shock absorber, swing arm, independent suspension, which is absolutely the gold standard for these camper trailers. So you get the combination of the nice light poly pod trailer, but with a really robust off-road suspension underneath. So we did a trip with a group last year with one of these trailers, and we took it right out to Birdsville and Windora and Innaminka and all those areas out there, corrugations and off-road and whatever else. And the suspension just allows this trailer to ride really smoothly, so whatever gear got in there is really protected by the suspension. So optioned up, as I say, the Extreme comes with that CruiseMaster suspension. Also, while I'm here, again, options. This one's been optioned up with the roof bars, but also the reinforcing bars that allow you to put the bigger loads up on top of the roof racks. It's also got the Aero roof racks on it. So all of that gear's there, so that the rooftop tent, and you could put any rooftop tent on it, but this one's been optioned up with the Baroud rooftop tent. It just bolts straight onto your aero bars, your traditional roof rack bars, but all of that extra bracing in there is designed to give that lots of strength while you're traveling. So it's got all of those options on it. And then finally, this one's got a gas ring option on it as well. So 4 kilo gas bottle right here, easy to access when you're camping. Looking at the rear of the trailer, you can get a better view of that James Baroud rooftop tent up there. They are just fantastic rooftop tents. But let's look at the rear of the trailer. Extreme pod, got extra heavy duty latches on it. There's actually 4 of them on this one. That matches all the extra bracing and bar work that's been done on the lid. So it's actually got 4 latches on it to make sure that it all locks down well. You'll see here the spare tyres underneath. But it's also got a couple of swing down stabiliser legs, so when you pull up to camp, if you don't want your trailer moving at night, if you tend to roll around in bed, etc., you can swing your stabiliser arms down and give the trailer some stability. Now I'll just pop this up just so you can get a sense of what is happening inside. So I'll just push it up. Okay, so with the option, with the roof tent bracing option that you get for the Extreme, they actually upgrade the gas struts inside here to make it much easier to push it up and just to support it when you've got up in this position. Now, I've had it up like that even when the rooftop tent's open, so you can pop this open, no drama, to access all of your gear. And the way the pod works, you've still got a tailgate, so that just swings down, and then you've got access to all that storage. So that's how the pods work, nice and light, but plenty of storage inside there. All right. I'll just bring that down again now. So that just swings down nice and easily like that. Now, one of the other options on this Pod Extreme is we've got the large lid on this one. So there's a standard size lid and a slightly higher one so you can get a bit more gear in there. So this one's got the large lid. All right, so just coming around to the final side of the trailer to look at how it's configured. So this Pod Extreme has been configured with a 30-second fold-out awning, but importantly, the gas strut and frame to support an awning. So this is a really excellent accessory because it makes it easy to get your awning up a little bit higher and give you some clearance, but it's actually got gas struts in there to help you slide it up and bring it back down again, to making that a little bit easier. So it'll be your own personal choice where you drop it down to actually close it up and do the wind up. It sort of depends what height works best for you, but certainly gets it up nice and high when you're camping. So got the awning frame accessory. I'd already talked about 2 jerry cans, so that's the jerry can on the other side, and then one last thing. The pole holder that's here, it's got a cap on both ends, so we can access the poles from whatever side's convenient for us. So that's a quick walk around of the Stockman Pod Extreme off-road trailer. Just wanted to give you sort of a quick view of the trailer and some of the main accessories that you can add to it. So this one's absolutely set up for genuine off-road, heading off into the desert. And importantly, the Stockman pod trailers, their real advantage in the market is they're super light. They start with this poly tub and then add just the things you need to go camping and go touring, and it really does keep the weight down. This one, the tear weight for this one is 440 kilos, yet it has a total trailer mass of up to 1,250 kilos. So you can actually put a lot of gear in it. Obviously you've got to add your water, so I've got a 60 litre tank there, so you've got to add that 60 litre. And the rooftop tent was an extra as well, so about 55 kilos here, 60 kilos of water, add that to the 440, so you're sort of into 600 before you start adding things, but that's a really super light off-road trailer. So Stockman Pod Extreme, quick walk around. Hope that gives you an intro, and I'll be producing more videos diving into some of the details of the trailer. Cheers!